air fryers. But you know what? They're a basket and you put some fries in there. What if an air fryer could also be an air fryer oven? What if an air fryer could also be an air fryer rotisserie, an air fryer dehydrator? Welcome to Power and the Power XL. This is #1 brand on QVC or anywhere when it comes to air fryers. They change it because you get the taste of deep fried food without all of the fat, without all of the oil, sometimes just a spritz of oil and it's done. For thousands and thousands of you who have been waiting for today's special value, we did not have a pre-presentation. It's available online. And guess what? 10,000 of you have already made your choice. This is going to be a rock star hit. I picked up the other air fryers for my kids, the original ones. They're at college right now. I'm looking at this one. I'm like, I want this thing because of what it can do so quickly and so easily. And guess what? This is, well, the retail value on this is $100 more. So get ready. I'm going to show you the colors and I'm going to let you know what's happening. There's no advance order. So some of these colors at midnight, it is midnight, and I'm going to point to a couple that you do not want to wait on. This is the XL. This is classic black. This is cinnamon, gloss cinnamon. Love your KitchenAid mixer in gloss cinnamon. You can get it nowhere else but QVC. Exclusive. I'll come to the bottom row and move on. For $100 more, you can get the classic white. For $100 more, you can get the red elsewhere. If you've seen anything like this on infomercial, guess what? This is a stepped up unit and a step down price. Now the colors that's nowhere else, navy, exclusive to QVC. This is called the Pine. Wonderful pop of color in your kitchen, green. This is brand new. It's eggplant, but we're calling it amethyst. Brand new and exclusive to QVC. Now the next two, drum roll please. Free shipping and handling. Get ready, get set. This is the Slate. Stainless steel kitchens. You love the whites and grays and stainless steel. This has been most popular in the 10,000 already spoken for. However, this one right here, this is the one we're laying bets on because the hottest trend in home kitchens is, ironically, going back to Donna Reed in the 1950s. This is called the Seafoam. This is brand new. It is exclusive, and this is the most limited. Now, what are you getting? You're getting 1, 2, and 3 of these air racks, if you will. So the air travels through. You're getting 60 recipes from rotisserie to #1 favorite recipes to deep frying without deep frying. And you're getting the gloves, even the rotisserie rack along with a drip tray. And here is the story on the value. And it's big. And it's only here. Nowhere else. The single best price available. Free shipping and handling on this thing. That's $16.66. It's K49623. Call us if you have an air fryer. What do you love about air frying? As 100 people already on the line, call us if you have one. And if you're upgrading, if you're stepping up tonight, because this is the time to do it. We're going to do a lot of eating over the next hour with Eric Thies, who's got a cookbook to go along with this, a lot of recipes. Here on the infomercial, you're the man.
You're the man.
For people who have been waiting and they love the concept of air frying, what's different about the Power XL?
Okay, so first of all, I want to thank everybody because Power XL is the #1 brand of air fryers in the country. That's amazing. You want to know why? We started it all with the Power XL, the egg-shaped air fryer that people fell in love with. It wasn't just a new way to cook. It's become a revolution in a way to cook,
yes.
Right? So what we did is we figured out a way to make it better and more efficient and at a better price. So now you can fry with air instead of oil. Think about that. You can fry with air instead of oil and up to 70% less calories from fat than frying in a deep fried fat fryer. Now, think about this. This is not like a convection oven, guys. This is a convection oven on steroids. We have a super gigantic fan that blows down on a very powerful 1,500 watt heating coil. That creates superheated cyclonic air that envelops your food with air. Now, with a teaspoon of oil, you can get fried food flavor that's crispy, crunchy, and delicious. And in a lot of ways, I think it's better because you don't get that nasty kind of oil feeling. Oh, right?
And there's no change in the taste, but it still tastes fantastic. And here's what we're going to do over the next hour. We're going to literally also show you that this is a rotisserie. So stay tuned because we're going to go from scratch, from not cooked and rotisserie in just a second. But what have you got here?
Well, first of all, I want to get into this oven, right?
Yeah.
So the egg-shaped air fryers have been around. People fall in love with them. They love the results. But you could only cook one food. Now, stay with me here, guys, because not only did I do my chicken tenders, I did in the same unit, I did my onion rings.
Which is why you want the oven, why you want the racks. It makes perfect sense.
And in the same oven, I also did my French fries.
Right.
So look at how much food I did and how much different food you can do in one oven, not 3.
I got to tell you,
look at this.
If you were a retired couple right now, you're downsizing, you're an empty nester like my wife and I, like we don't, we're not going to put a 15-pound turkey in the oven for dinner. We're going to turn on this air fryer.
Right.
That would be so much quicker, so much better for us. And now you're not throwing it all in one pot or basket. You can still do that if you want to, put the basket in here or Temptations dish.
Right.
But now it's a better idea. It's still piping hot, delicious, and that is a French fry. A French fry that's not been fried.
Do you feel the sacrifice, though? There's no sacrifice.
No sacrifice whatsoever.
So all you need is a teaspoon of oil or just a spray of oil from like in one of those Evo oil sprayers that I love.
That's it.
Yeah, that's all you need. And we don't just stop there because, guys, when I say superheated cyclonic air, this is not what you can do in the oven. When you put this in the oven, you don't get this crispy, crunchy, look at this. This is amazing results. That's why people fell in love with air frying. But they said, Eric, we want to do more than one thing. So we made an oven-style air fryer that doesn't just air fry, it also rotisseries. Now think about this. It rotisserie plus air fries at the same time. Rotisserie is great. Everybody loves it.
Let's do it.
It bastes in its own juice. Now, when you add air frying to it, you get crispy, crunchy skin every time. Now, watch how easy this is. Hit the power button, hit the chicken button, hit the rotisserie button, turn it on. It sets it for 40 minutes.
Oh, this is amazing.
It starts spinning on its own. When it's done, it turns off on its own.
Seriously.
Now, we have 50 minutes left in this presentation.
Yeah.
I will come back here. We will take this out and I will carve this up. It'll even have time to rest before we're done with this presentation.
That's fantastic.
It's right here. Check it out.
So this is a finished version. So remember the rotisseries? Remember the rotisseries of old? Maybe you had one. They were like $150, and it was a rotisserie. Now you've got a rotisserie, you've got an air fryer, you've got an air fryer oven, you've got a convection oven, you have a dehydrator, and it's better. And why is it so much better? Because it's crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside. Annette from Tennessee is first up. Annette from Tennessee, what's going on tonight?
Oh, not much. Sitting here listening to it rain.
Oh, is it raining in Tennessee?
No.
I am,
nice
but I'm getting all my Christmas shopping done and not getting wet.
And right
So,
here, indeed. Do you have a son, a daughter, maybe yourself, who uses an air fryer?
I bought this because I've never had an air fryer, but I've heard a lot about them. I bought this, and my teenager loves this because it's
Why?
got this
Why
buttons
does your
on it. It's
teenager
simple
love it?
for him.
Because it's simple.
Because it's so simple.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
Right. There's a button on there with a picture that lets them know
look at
what
this.
they need to push to do what they got to do.
And do what they got to do. Well, now this is top of the line. This is now the 10-in-1. Incredible capacity, 6-quart capacity. And it comes with a rotisserie feature, convection oven, air frying, baking, dehydrating.
Yes.
This does it absolutely
And
all.
I want everybody to know that if you do a rotisserie chicken in it, you need to tie the chicken up because we messed up and didn't do that, and that didn't work out so well.
You needed to
So
do
when
what?
it
I'm sorry?
decided it wasn't going to turn,
Oh, yeah, you have to hit the rotate button.
Air fried it again, was perfect.
Oh,
Once you
good.
air fry it again.
Yeah.
It's a pizza oven. Fantastic pizza.
Yeah.
Air frying pizza. Fantastic.
10
for pizzas.
presets. With the touch of one
Hey,
button,
the
you can
kids
do
have
10
made
different
more
things.
pizza rolls in that thing than I can keep in stock.
Do you
And
find?
they come out. You've never had pizza rolls like you've had out of this
So,
thing.
look at it. It's fish. It's pizza. It's an unbelievable little item. Do you find that you're using?
I've made ranch pork chops in it. We've made a lot of things in this. I love it.
Do you find that you're using it more than
you.
your actual oven?
I don't use my oven anymore.
don't either.
I have this and a Ninja, and our stove just sits there lonely.
That's awesome.
Close on that one. Annette, thank you so much for being a part of the show, okay?
Thanks, Annette.
Bye-bye.
Absolutely. You guys have a good night.
Take care. You get your next demonstration up.
Okay.
There's 500 people on the line. I got to let you know what's happening here. This is only here at QVC. It's the lowest price available, the best value. So the savings is $100, not 20, not 50, 100. This stepped up 6-quart capacity. You get the 3 racks. You don't have to use them all. If you want to put a basket in there, we'll tell you about that as well. That's on 6 easy payments. Here it is in the classic black. Nowhere else but QVC is the cinnamon. This is brand new to the queue. 6 easy payments. Here it is in the white. You can get it elsewhere for $100 more. for everything you're getting, red elsewhere for $100 more. That's why it's today's special value. Now we get into why you shop on QVC. Navy, only here, right? My kid has the original one. My two kids have one of the original ones, the egg-shaped, if you will, with the basket. So this could be sports colors, could be Eagles green. It's called the Pine, brand new and exclusive. This is called the Amethyst, brand new and exclusive. You get all the racks with it, if you will. 60 recipes. There's also a great cookbook from Eric that we'll tell you about in a second. This, however, is the slate. So this one's taken off. 600 people are already on the line right now. Black Sunday, here we go. But this is the little engine that could. This is called the Seafoam. It's brand new and exclusive, and a lot of people are picking this up. Super popular and the most limited for the day. So will this make David's show in the kitchen with David? I don't know. All right, here comes the value. And again, you know this. You know the infomercial. You know PowerXL. This is the one that was available at retail for $162. Take everything away, the extra airflow rack, the mitts, the rotisserie stand, all of it. This is straight up 6-quart Power XL 10-in-1 XLT was $162.
That's right.
And we have it now, and it's sold out at retail. And we now have it for under $100. Huge story, buddy.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, even I can't believe it. And let me tell you something. Once you air fry, you're never going to want to not air fry again. But once you air fry and then figure out that it's not just about air frying.
Yeah.
Imagine if you air fry plus roast. Air fry plus roast your potatoes.
So you roasted potatoes.
Look at these beautiful, now, so
This is amazing.
Literally, one spray of oil, boom, that's all I needed. And then look at those amazing potatoes. Now, what I also did is, Rick, I know, we can't always eat French fries. We can't always eat carbs, right? Look how beautiful the salmon is.
Look at those gorgeous salmon steaks.
Now, this is a pecan-crusted salmon. This is in the book, the upsell book that is available as well.
This is the
book,
book,
we
by
give
the
you
way?
tons of recipes with the unit, over 60 in fact. But then we also have other recipes in the upsell book. Now,
What's the result of that?
look at the gorgeous salmon. There's forks over there if you're interested. This is pecan-crusted salmon.
Look at that.
Air fried to perfection.
Look at that. So what do you want? You want that crispy on the outside, but you want moist and tender on the inside. You don't want dry salmon, so that is juicy, wonderful, tender. You want it flaky. That's a real deal. And by the way, now, oh my gosh, that's fantastic. No, that's really, really good.
Oh, good.
Not, not dry, really moist. Now, those are the racks. If
Okay.
you wanted to, can you take the traditional basket, the traditional air fry basket, and put that in and use that in the air fryer?
Absolutely. So actually, we can pop it right in here. This is cooled off. Now, all you need to do is here, with this basket, it's going to turn it into a traditional air fryer with the basket.
That's on
so
6 Easy Payments
you
too, by
can
the way.
also use it that way. You put the basket in, you take the handle out,
By the way,
and you shut the door.
for my money, you're saving $100. Here's what I would highly recommend. It's on 6 Easy Payments. It's like $3 more per easy payment. You get the basket, and you get the rack, and you get the oven, and you get the whole thing. We do not have a lot of these baskets to go around. So if you're on the line for it, go for it. That's great. Do me a favor. America wants to know, take us on a tour, kind of out of the box to get this thing
Yeah,
started.
sure. So it's so easy, guys, because we put all sorts of presets in here. In fact, this one has 10 presets. The one you see me with on the infomercial only has 6. So that's one of the upgrades there.
good.
So let's say I want to make French fries. Hit the power button, hit the French fry button. It's going to turn on by itself. It sets it for 15 minutes. It sets it for 400 degrees. That's what we figured out was about the best for frozen French fries, especially. It turns off by itself. It's foolproof. That's why you heard our caller just called before and said their teenager loves it because it's so easy.
Yeah, my kids, kids have the original one. And by the way, just to clarify, the eggshell ones with the basket originally.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
But they were when these first came out, the air fryers came out, they were over $200. Then when we've had today's special values for like $169.
Oh, they were
before.
way more than that when
This
they first
thing
came
is
out.
the Mac Daddy, and this is under $100, $16. So everybody, from kids to grandma and grandpa to downsizing to big families, you're going to wind up using this every day. We got Deanna from Oregon is joining us right now. One of 1,000 people just in the last couple of minutes. How you doing there, Deanna?
Oh, fine, Rick. How are you doing?
Doing
Hi.
great. So you have an air fryer. Are you upgrading?
No, I have an air fryer oven. In fact, this is the 5th one I bought.
What?
Woo!
Yeah, 5 of them. I bought them for friends. I'm buying this one for my son-in-law. I tell you, I use it for everything. I hardly use my oven anymore.